Hello, and welcome to the third annual .org Impact Awards. I'm your host, Allison Seymour from WUSA 9 TV in Washington, D.C., and I'm honored to be here with you for this special event. Throughout history, life's greatest accomplishments originated with change, with bold people who challenged the status quo and took action to make a difference. In this past year, we have faced immense challenges. Now, more than ever, the world needs brave leaders who dare to take a stand, speak up, and take action to change people's lives for the better. The world needs champions for change. And today, we are here to recognize standout, mission-driven organizations from around the world who are at the forefront of change. We celebrate the positive impact that they are making in their own communities, and we are inspired by their work, and they do good for others every day. This year's .org Impact Awards feature 7 special categories. They are building better communities, providing quality education for all, health and healing in a period of pandemic, championing diversity, equity, and inclusion, fighting hunger and poverty, overcoming climate change, and rising star. And we will name the winner of our most prestigious award, .org of the Year. Our nominees hail from every corner of the globe, serving communities of all sizes. But one thing they all share, the .org domain as their online home, where they bring their mission to life. Today, we'll get to know these organizations and learn more about their work. We'll meet the finalists and hear from the winners to learn more about the important work they do. And we'll check in with the winner from last year to see how they're continuing to make a difference. So, once again, welcome. Thank you so much for joining us. And now, I'd like to introduce John Nevitt, President and CEO of Public Interest Registry, to kick off the event.
Welcome to the 2021 .org Impact Awards. I'm John Nevitt, President and CEO of Public Interest Registry. And we're so glad that you could join us here today as we celebrate and honor the world's most impactful mission-driven organizations. At PIR, we believe that more and stronger mission-driven organizations make the world a better place. We know that .orgs around the world, whether large or small, are doing amazing things, often without recognition or reward. And that's why we're honored to be here today to celebrate the good they do, the difference they make, and the lives they've changed. These organizations represent the best of .org. For more than 30 years, the .org domain has served as a vital platform for organizations to make the world a better place. To be a .org means something. It carries a sense of purpose and mission. Being a .org is special. That is why the .org Impact Awards are so important to us. It gives us a chance to recognize the impact these remarkable organizations have on our communities, and what an impact it is. This year, 633 .orgs from over 40 countries were nominated. These organizations are building communities, advancing education and inclusion, combating hunger and poverty, and fostering health and healing in these challenging times. These are the true heroes of 2021. So to each of the organizations that were nominated, we thank and honor you. And we recognize that there's a thread that unites them all, that unites all of us, and that's the desire to do good. So we invite you to settle in, enjoy the opportunity to learn more about our award nominees, and join us in celebrating and honoring our 2021 Champions for Change. On behalf of PIR, please let me express my deep gratitude to all of our finalists, and congratulations to this evening's award recipients. Thank you and good luck.
Around the world, mission-driven organizations and leaders are making a difference in their communities. Online, they move their missions forward with a .org domain. Public Interest Registry, PIR, is the nonprofit that operates .org. We are the online home for millions of .org domains. From small, local organizations and businesses to some of the largest global foundations and non-governmental organizations, .orgs are a diverse range of mission-driven entities dedicated to doing good. It's our responsibility to provide a safe and trustworthy platform so that each of these organizations can build and maintain a secure online presence through which they can inform, advocate, inspire, and serve. As we look to the future, we will continue to empower mission-driven organizations to make the world and our communities a better place.
We're so excited to have you with us and honor our finalists. So let's get right to it. Our first award category is Building Better Communities. This was our largest category of 2021 with nearly 200 submissions. The award recognizes organizations dedicated to making a meaningful difference within their communities, no matter whether they operate on a local, national, or global level. We thank all of those who entered and appreciate all you do to make the world a better place. Now, let me turn it over to our first presenter.
Hello, my name is Sarah Armstrong. I'm the Executive Director for the Internet Society Foundation, and I was one of the judges for the wonderful .org Impact Awards this year. It was part of the Building Better Communities program. And I must say, I was so impressed with the organizations that applied. They worked tirelessly and selflessly to make their communities a better place to be. It's a thrill to read these applications and to know what's going on in the world out there to make it a better place. So we have 5 applicants that are now our finalists.
The finalists for the 2021.org Impact Award for Building Better Communities are Do Bold. Do Bold fights for the rights of migrant workers in the Gulf. Some of these workers, who are mostly women, are coerced into exploitative jobs as live-in domestic workers. In the last year, Do Bold has helped bring 94 Sierra Leoneans home, and they continue to fight for the rights and dignity of all migrant workers in the region. Global Volunteers. In Tanzania's Ukega Ward, nearly 40% of children suffer from stunting, leading to impaired cognition and severe lifelong health issues. Global Volunteers launched its Reaching Children's Potential program to mitigate this crisis, helping parents deliver life-changing nutrition and services to their children. Good 360. Good 360 strives to bridge the gap between those with plenty and those with not enough. They have partnered with hundreds of socially responsible companies to source donated goods and distribute them through a vast network of over 100,000 nonprofits. Litro de Luz Colombia. Almost 770 million people have no access to energy. Litro de Luz Colombia works to change this, bringing light and the internet to Colombian communities. Last year, Litro de Luz Colombia installed over 300 electrical poles. Safe Water Network. Lack of access to safe water compromises the health and livelihoods of 2.1 billion people worldwide. Safe Water Network uses small water enterprises to deliver safe water to India and Ghana. In the last year alone, Safe Water Network brought reliable water access to 97,000 people. Congratulations to these amazing nominees.
My name is Ekaterina. I am the founder of Do Bold. We are an organization working in the Gulf states, which is Kuwait, Oman, Bahrain, UAE. I am not in the Gulf, but we have the rest of the team in some of the Gulf countries and in the US.
My name is Angie Swanson, and I'm here on behalf of Global Volunteers. These are some of the other colleagues here at Global Volunteers. We're based out of Minnesota, but we have staff all over the world.
My name is Sherry Rudolph, and I'm Chief Development Officer and Chief Marketing Officer for Good 360.
My name is Maria, and I am co-founder of Litro de Luz.
Nathan Yardy, Communications Manager for Safe Water Network. Our team is in Ghana and India and in the US, but honored to represent the global team here today.
So once again, I want to say what a pleasure it was for me to be part of this process, and all of these organizations are truly remarkable. But unfortunately, we can only select one. And so I'm proud to announce today that the winner of the Building Better Communities 2021.org Impact Award goes to Litro de Luz, Colombia. We want to thank them, we want to congratulate them, but we also want to thank and congratulate all of our applicants and all of our finalists. We are inspired by the work you do every day.
¿Sabías que en el mundo hay 770 millones de personas, que equivale a toda la población de Europa, que no tienen acceso a energía, y 3.7 billones de personas, que es casi la mitad de la población mundial, que no tiene acceso a Internet? Somos Litro de Luz y somos la forma más rápida, económica y sencilla de llevar luz e Internet a cualquier lugar del mundo, a través de nuestros postes de alumbrado público que son asequibles, fáciles de usar y sostenibles.
El trabajo que realizamos es muy importante porque hacemos un acercamiento directamente con las comunidades que están en extrema pobreza, en zonas de conflicto y olvidadas por el gobierno, para que ellos mismos no sientan que están en el olvido y puedan tener, digamos, una vida más digna.
Les ofrecemos a ellos un taller de apropiación de la tecnología donde se les explica cómo funciona el poste, cómo es el ensamblaje, que está hecho con materiales, digamos, que se consiguen en cualquier mercado y con algunos materiales reciclados, con un router que lo que hace es amplificar la red de Wi-Fi. Y también tenemos un taller que se llama Embajadores de Luz, para que ellos estén en la capacidad de cambiar o arreglar algo en caso de que falle.
Este proyecto cambia vidas porque con algo tan simple como la energía del sol y el reciclaje podemos brindarle una oportunidad de tener iluminación en las zonas más recónditas del país.
Litro de Luz pues, ha operado en diferentes países, hemos intervenido en 31 países de 3 continentes. Camilo Herrera es el fundador, encuentra en México, donde estamos intentando abrir operaciones, y también estamos intentando abrir operaciones en Perú.
Queremos expandirnos a nivel internacional, América Latina, Suramérica, Europa, África, donde podamos llegar, allá estaremos. Me gustó mucho el testimonio de una niña que me dijo, ahora sí podemos ver qué nos espera al final del camino.
I am Maria Haddad, and I am co-founder of Litro de Luz. Thank you very, very much, ORG Impact. We are very happy and excited. It is an honor to receive this award, not only because it is a recognition to our work and what we do, but also because this means we can develop a new project in a new community that surely needs it, and they will be grateful to receive internet and energy. So thank you very, very much, everyone.
Next up, the 2021.org Impact Award for providing quality education for all. This award honors organizations working to advance literacy and learning across a range of disciplines around the globe. It's time to announce the finalists.
Hi, my name is Jeffrey Bedzer, and I'm the Chief Executive Officer of iThreat Cyber Group. I'm so excited to be here with you today, sharing these incredible .orgs that have dedicated themselves to improving the world through education. Through their work, these organizations have made educational opportunities available to everyone. You can't think of a more deserving group of organizations and individuals. So here are the finalists.
The finalists for the 2021.org Impact Award for providing quality education for all are 17,000 Feet Foundation. Determined to transform lives in marginalized high-altitude communities, 17,000 Feet Foundation has worked to improve education for children in the most inaccessible villages in the Indian Himalayas. Their work has impacted over 50,000 children across this remote and mountainous terrain. LEAD. With its 2 program hubs in Liberia and Morocco, LEAD has been incubating effective leaders of the future. Seeing a global leadership crisis, LEAD envisions a new generation of skilled, empathetic, and entrepreneurial leaders solving the world's biggest problems and driving lasting change. Since International India. Since India works to empower students with deaf blindness and complex disability. When COVID-19 forced in-person schools to close, their students were cut off from the world. Since India responded with an innovative solution, training the students' caregivers to become educators themselves. Skateistan. Founded in 2008, Skateistan empowers children through arts-based education and skateboarding. Skateistan now reaches over 2,700 children in Cambodia and South Africa, teaching life skills that go far beyond the skate park and classroom. Thaki. Believing digital literacy and education are human rights, Thaki helps refugee and vulnerable children to learn and thrive through self-paced, motivational electronic educational tools. Operating in Lebanon, Jordan, and the UAE, Thaki helps teachers enrich their students' lives with skills for the 21st century. Congratulations to these exceptional nominees.
Hi, I'm Sujata Sahu. I'm the founder of 17,000 Feet Foundation, an organization that works in very high altitude remote mountain areas. Super grateful to be here and excited to hear the outcome of today, and glad to be in this great group. Thank you.
Hi, my name is James. I'm the program director for LEAD. LEAD is an organization that incubates ethical and effective leaders by combining sports and formal education. Like everybody else, happy to be here and looking forward to seeing the amazing things people would do with the award and post everything.
Hi everyone, we are here from Sense International India. We work with deafblind children across the country and very happy and excited to be here.
Hi all, I'm Juliet. I'm representing Skatestan, and I'm really grateful and happy to be here all with you guys today.
Hi, I'm Rudain Abdo representing Thaki. Extremely grateful and excited to be here amongst this wonderful group. And thank you, PIR.
These organizations work every day to make education more accessible. And so I'm pleased to announce the winner of the 2021 .org Impact Award for providing quality education for all is Skatistan.
Skatistan is a bit of a happy accident. I'm a skateboarder. I was skateboarding in the streets of Kabul and children were fascinated by the skateboard. And I saw that there was an opportunity through skateboarding to bring these children together. In Afghanistan, many different ethnicities don't get along and there's a lot of tensions, and skateboarding was a way to bring everybody together. Then from there, it moved into education because this is what the children asked for.
And it turns out that a lot of the kids just needed support with homework. They didn't have quiet spaces at home because a lot of them live in small apartments where there's a lot of family members. There's no quiet spaces for them to do homework. So we developed the dropping in program to help kids. And the beautiful thing about that space is that it's given kids an opportunity to also talk about what they struggle with.
We operate at the moment in Cambodia, in South Africa, and in Jordan. And we work with children between the ages of 5 and 17 years old.
As an organization that works with kids, our primary objective was, can we put them in a safe space and give them opportunities? And the future of Skatistan is massive. We have so much capacity to do so much.
We had the long history in Afghanistan and we want to rebuild and do what we can there, but we also want to expand all over the world, and we want to try innovative new approaches. We want to reach communities that we haven't reached before. So trying different things, not just having skate schools, but to be really flexible in our approach.
And what I would like to see is just people join us for the journey.
Become a citizen of Skatistan.
I just wanted to take the time to say a huge thank you to the .org Impact Awards and their team for nominating Skatistan to be the winner of the category Providing Education for All. Inclusion is at the heart of what we do, and we have a special focus on girls, children with disabilities, and children from low socioeconomic backgrounds. And we bring all these kids together from various backgrounds through the shared love of skateboarding and creative arts-based education. And we're really grateful for the .org Impact Awards in spreading our message even further, and also like the exposure we're going to get through winning this award. And I especially also want to thank all of our local staff in the different locations where we work in South Africa, Cambodia, Jordan, as well as our former Afghan staff for the incredible programs that they run for disadvantaged children all over the world. So yeah, we're incredibly proud and really happy to win this award. So big thanks to the whole team that was involved.
Our third award of the evening is Health and Healing in a Period of Pandemic. Today, we recognize .orgs that have helped people get through the pandemic in ways large and small, from making life better through sport to providing flights for people in need of essential medical treatment. These organizations have shown the dedication and drive to make a significant impact in these challenging times, and they deserve all the recognition in the world.
Hi, I'm Matt James. I've spent most of my career in the nonprofit sector and am now with the social cause communications firm GMMB. As we know all too well, the COVID pandemic continued to devastate communities around the globe in 2021. The .org community had to adapt and find new ways to take on this epidemic and meet the needs of the communities that they serve. Not only were these .orgs fulfilling their missions, in many cases, they were saving lives and protecting vulnerable people all across the globe. So it is my great honor to present the 5 finalists for the 2021 Award for Health and Healing in a Period of Pandemic.
The finalists for the 2021 .org Impact Award for Health and Healing in a Time of Pandemic are Angel Flight West. During coronavirus outbreaks and lockdowns, Angel Flight West flew in to help. Across the western U.S., their volunteer pilots offered free transport to patients needing medical care. They flew 40 tons of donated PPE and equipment to hard-hit areas, and they arranged flights for frontline workers. Fondazione Ronald McDonald. Since 1999, this .org has helped severely sick and disabled children and their families in Italy. This year, the 4 Ronald McDonald houses and 3 family rooms hosted hundreds of families who had to travel for medical attention. Good Sports. Good Sports increases access to the lifelong benefits of sports and physical activity by providing new equipment, apparel, and footwear to youth organizations in low-income communities across the United States. As children were home during the pandemic, Good Sports gave individual play packs to kids in need. They donated $7.8 million in equipment this year alone. Hispaniola Health Partners. Founded in 2013, this .org works to strengthen health care for women along the Haitian-Dominican border. The mortality rate for Haitian mothers remains the highest in the Western Hemisphere, and most deliver their children without a skilled birth attendant. Hispaniola Health Partners sought to address this problem by training traditional birth attendants in rural Haiti with up-to-date skills. Since International Kenya, lockdowns in Kenya created added barriers to children with complex disabilities, like deaf-blindness, since these children often depend on others to walk, communicate, and perform basic daily tasks. Since International Kenya developed a rapid response to assist this already vulnerable group. The program provided food, medicine, and mental health support. Congratulations to these incredible nominees.
Hi, everybody. My name is Josh Olson. I'm the Executive Director of Angel Flight West. We deliver health and hope to people who need access to healthcare that couldn't otherwise get there, using volunteer pilots and commercial airline partners that donate all the costs of the flights.
My name is Tiziana, and I'm the Executive Officer of the Fondazione Ronald, which is an Italian branch of the Ronald McDonald House Charities. We currently take care of families and children who are in need, and especially children that needs to have their parents close to the hospital where they are. And so we build basically houses and family rooms where they can all the parents can stay close to their child and can get all the services and the support they need during the long illness of their child.
Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Lynch and I'm on the business development and fundraising team at Good Sports. We work to give kids in high need communities greater access to sports and physical activity. It's so important that they have that, but the cost to play is really high. So we donate new equipment from sporting goods companies to Boys and Girls Clubs, YMCAs, schools, a bunch of different youth organizations to give them a chance to play.
I'm Louise Lindenmeyer. I'm the Executive Director of Hispaniola Health Partners.
And we partner with a clinic that we co-founded that's owned and operated by the Haitian community in the southeastern department, a kind of rugged, rural, forgotten corner of the island of Hispaniola.
Hey, I'm Fabio Mutia from Sense International Kenya. It's glad to join this meeting. Thank you.
All of these nonprofits deserve praise for their hard work and dedication during a time of true international crisis. And the winner of the 2021 .org Impact Award for Health and Healing in a Period of Pandemic is Good Sports.
Good Sports exists to ensure that there's not a cost barrier for kids' participation in sports. At Good Sports, we believe that every child deserves a chance to play and have all the benefits that sport and play offer to kids. So we make sure that that happens by donating sports equipment to children in need all across the country. The research is really clear that kids who participate in youth sports have better outcomes socially, academically, emotionally, and certainly from a health and wellness perspective. So our goal at Good Sports is to make sure that every kid has the opportunity to do better. Good Sports was founded in 2003, and since then we have donated more than $80 million worth of equipment to 8 million kids across the country. At Good Sports, we really believe that we need to break down all the obstacles and barriers for kids' participation in sports, and that means continuing to grow our footprint and provide more equipment to more children in need. And it also means focusing on the areas where that need is the greatest.
Our partnership with Good Sports has been amazing. And over the past 3 years, we've been able to provide over 12,000 youth with sports equipment and supplies. The reaction that the youth have is absolutely priceless.
If you know of a program that needs our support, go ahead on our website and nominate that program for an equipment donation. You can also donate directly to Good Sports in a number of ways. You can become part of our Goal Makers program, which is our monthly giving program. You can donate to our Equip a Kid program. Equip a Kid is an initiative where people can actually buy a piece of equipment for a child in need. And all of those opportunities are available right on our website at goodsports.org. My motivation for continuing to be a part of the Good Sports community is that sports had a huge impact on my life. I wouldn't be the person that I am if it weren't for the youth sports that I participated in. And I think every child should have that right. And we haven't solved that yet, so our work isn't done yet.
Hi, I'm Melissa Harper. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Good Sports. We're so thrilled to receive this award in recognition of our efforts to give children in need access to sport and physical activity during the pandemic. We're especially honored to be a part of this esteemed group of nonprofits and congratulate all of our fellow finalists for the incredible work they're doing in the community. We want to thank the PIR team for their dedication in highlighting the work of so many organizations. It's really beneficial to each and every one of our organizations to be featured and highlighted in this way, and allows us to further engage our work across the community. I also want to thank Team Good Sports. Team Good Sports is made up of our donors who are so generous in their support, our board of directors who provide guidance and leadership to our organization, as well as our staff who work tirelessly to ensure that every kid across the country has access to sport and access to play. And I want to thank the unsung heroes in our community who spend hours on the side of field coaching, mentoring, and teaching children in need the skills that they need for life. Thanks again to the PIR team and to all of those who support Good Sports in our efforts to give kids in need a chance to experience success on the court, on the field, and in life.
What an amazing group of organizations. Congratulations once again to the nominees and award winners that we have had today. Let's take a moment now to check in on one of last year's winners to see how they have continued to make a difference this past year. Last year's .org of the Year, Days for Girls, won for its work to improve the health, education, and livelihood of millions of women and girls around the world. Let's see how they're doing.
Hey everyone, I'm Celeste Mergens, founder and CEO of Days for Girls International.
Since winning the 2020.org of the Year award, Days for Girls has been busy, choosing to focus on where we can create resilience. As you know, we're not out as we hoped and see no more results of COVID. So there's been more complication to doing our work all over the globe. However, it's led to opportunities to strengthen the enterprises of seeing the chapters be resilient in reaching more refugees and people that especially need us in a really big way right now. The results of the supportive.org allowed us to lean in to working faster and working harder, and it's paying off. Since we last met, I can report that Days for Girls International has just a few days ago reached the milestone of 2.3 million women and girls. We've also seen the chapters and teams of Days for Girls reach, wait for it, 37,000 refugees in places where displaced persons are really needing a hand and needing a cheer in their days, and knowing that they have the help and opportunity to live them as fully as they can. We're really pleased that despite all that we're going through, all of us, all humanity around this world, that your support and others has meant Days for Girls can continue to do the work we do in the world.
Next up, we recognize mission-driven organizations that are championing diversity, equity, and inclusion, working tirelessly to ensure everyone, regardless of race, gender, age, or ability, has an opportunity to thrive. The stark images of the last year and a half reinforce how much work we have to do to create societies that respect diversity, equity, and inclusion. At the same time, we've also seen incredible organizations lead the fight for racial and social justice and bring us one step closer to a just and fair society. Now, please join me in welcoming our award presenter.
My name is Ahmad Thomas, and I'm the CEO of the Silicon Valley Leadership Group. I'm honored to be showcasing the .orgs that are on the front lines in the fight for diversity, equity, and inclusion. The work that they do is so critically important, especially in these times. Here are the finalists.
The finalists for the 2021.org Impact Awards for championing diversity, equity, and inclusion are Ability Sports Africa. Driven by its slogan, "Look at my ability, not the disability," this .org uses sports to reduce stigma and discrimination for children and young adults with disabilities in northern Uganda. Youth showcase their hidden talents through adaptive games and sports, gaining confidence, leadership skills, and a sense of belonging. Clear My Record by Code for America. Clear My Record is fundamentally transforming record clearance. In the U.S. today, 1 in 3 people have a criminal record, and people of color are disproportionately affected. Clear My Record developed automated technology to clear records at a speed of up to 10,000 eligible convictions in seconds. ISF Cambodia. 49% of Cambodian children live in multidimensional poverty, and those with HIV or disabilities face added discrimination. ISF Cambodia's Football for All Abilities project seeks to vastly improve the lives of these affected youth through football training, tournaments, and social impact curriculum. Maya. Guatemala has one of the worst gender equity gaps in the West, and indigenous Maya women are some of the world's most marginalized, with less than 20% graduating high school. Maya is redefining education in Guatemala through a holistic model that aims to create a generation of female leaders who will bring transformational change. The Bail Project. This .org combats mass incarceration by disrupting the money bail system. They post bail for clients who cannot afford it, and when those clients return to court, the money is reused to post bail for someone else. The Bail Project seeks to restore the presumption of innocence, reunite families, and challenge a flawed system. Congratulations to these exceptional nominees.
By the name of Sama Farouk, I'm the founder of Ability Sports Africa, which is based in Uganda, northern part of the region. Thank you so much.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dolores Canales. My pronouns are she, her, ella, if you want to talk to me in Spanish. And I am Director of Community Outreach with the Bail Project. Thank you very much.
Hi, everyone. My name is Dominique Mann. I am Associate Director for Program Communications at Code for America. So I'm the Marketing Communications team. And it's nice to meet everyone. Oh, my pronouns are she, her.
Hi, everyone. I'm Vichika, the Country Manager from ISS Cambodia. Lovely to see everyone this morning.
I'm very excited to be here with all of you tonight. And my name is Lydia Oshie. I'm the Director of Community Engagement at Maya.
These organizations work every day to make our world a fairer and more just place. And I'm so pleased to announce that the winner of the 2021 .org Impact Award for championing diversity, equity, and inclusion is Maya. Congratulations to all of our finalists, and congratulations to the team at Maya.
Maya is the only organization in Central America specially designed and run by indigenous women. Maya unlocks and maximizes the potential of young women to lead a transformational change in Guatemala.
My biggest dream is that I want to be a leader who is transforming her community and why not the country.
In Guatemala, we focus our work around the population that faces the highest level of discrimination, poverty, and inequality in the region. 80% of the population in Guatemala live in poverty in the country.
My dream is to create positive change. Women are able to do everything and anything. That's why I want to become the first indigenous women as president of Guatemala.
Our principal program is the Maya Impact School. It is much more than a school. We are redefining education in Guatemala for several reasons. The main one is because we empower young women to achieve their full potential, and we connect their talent with opportunities. We call these promising young women group pioneers because they are the first in their families to continue with their studies.
I strongly believe in education. That's why I wish to see that every girl in my country is educated.
They are blazing a new trajectory towards prosperity and equal opportunities. We hope that we'll be able to share our model with others to build a network of organizations to empower young women to become leaders. Indigenous women are not the problem, we are the solution.
Lautavech Yinu I Lydia Oshie, Achishimulef. Hello, I'm Lydia Oshie. I am member of the leadership team at Maya. Matios Chive Org Impact Award Romari Nisikirka Samach Chupandi Huni Malek Pire. Championing diversity, equity, and inclusion for Maya. It's recognizing and demonstrating the potential of indigenous girls and women. It symbolizes that we are implementing a solution that is creating a transformational impact in our society by incorporating local leadership, community involvement, and family engagement. It is an honor for Maya to get this award. We want this to be a special celebration of the talent and rights of girls, the Maya team, community, and our allies. Gracias, jóvenes pioneras, equipo Maya y familia Maya. It is also an opportunity for all organizations to continue and join efforts to reduce the gap in gender equality in the region and in the world. Thank you so much for this opportunity. Mujer empoderada, impacto infinito.
Now let's turn to our next award, the award for fighting hunger and poverty. These organizations represent the very best of the .org community. They work every day to end the tragedy of food insecurity, extreme poverty, and the lack of affordable health care, and make sure that families in their communities are able to access what they need. I can't think of a more worthy cause. Now, please join me in welcoming our next presenter.
Hi, my name is Dr. Rob Harder. I'm the Executive Director of the Christian Center of Park City. You know, hunger and poverty are critical challenges that reach beyond every border. I mean, every community is affected in every nation. And these organizations are steadfast in their approach to address fighting hunger and poverty. And that's why I'm so proud to present the finalist for the 2021 .org Impact Awards for the category of fighting hunger and poverty. Here are the finalists.
The finalists for the 2021 .org Impact Award for Fighting Hunger and Poverty are Bountyfield International. This .org has helped small-scale farmers in Africa increase their output and efficiency so they can process, save, and sell more food. Bountyfield International envisions an Africa free from hunger, poised to feed the world. No Food Waste. Located in southern India, this .org strives to end hunger by ending food waste. They recover untouched, surplus packaged food and redistribute it to underfed communities. They have saved nearly $12 million worth of edible food from ending up in landfills. Seven Sisters Developmental Assistance. This group works with more than 50,000 families from historically marginalized communities in northeast India to improve their way of life through agricultural training and development. By empowering individuals, they aim to transform the region's economy. Venice Family Clinic. For 5 decades, the Venice Family Clinic has offered high-quality health care to low-income Los Angelinos, and they expanded their services during the pandemic to include free food for vulnerable families. Partnering with UCLA, they began delivering over 10,000 meals a week. Zoe Empowers. Zoe Empowers helps orphaned and vulnerable youth in Africa and India to overcome life-threatening poverty through mutual care groups who look after each other. Through Zoe Empowers, children learn to grow and buy their own food, yielding enough to eat nutritious meals daily. Congratulations to these exceptional nominees.
Hi, I'm Alexandra Spieldock, and I'm the CEO of Bountyfield. We're a post-harvest technology solutions provider in sub-Saharan Africa. And in particular, we're working with rural entrepreneurs and smallholders to help them process, save, and sell more food within their local markets and in their national market. We have programs in Kenya and Malawi, and we have technology in 50 countries around the world. And my colleague?
Hi, Stefano. I'm here working with Bountyfield with Alexandra. And we are celebrating our 40th anniversary this year.
Hi, I'm Dinesh Manikam, co-founder of No Food Waste, a not-for-profit organization working on connecting untouched surplus food from various food sources to needy and hungry people. So we are working in alignment with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, and we have been recognized by Government of India and Government of Tamil Nadu for the project. And the project has created more than 1.8 lakh plus plates of food to needy people. And the impact is growing on. Looking forward to connecting with all the people. Yeah.
Hi everyone, this is Pradyut. I lead Seven Sisters Development Assistance, and we work in the northeastern part of India in different states, and we work with women and women collectives in alleviating poverty through sustainable livelihoods. Glad to be here with all of you. Thank you so much.
Good morning. My name is Rigo Garcia. I'm the Director of Health Education at the Venice Family Clinic. We're a federally qualified health center or a community clinic in the West Los Angeles area.
Hi, everyone. I'm John Boswell, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer of Zoe Empowers. And very quickly, Zoe, we help orphan children and vulnerable youth in Africa and India overcome life-threatening poverty over a 3-year program.
Drum roll, please, here. And this is the winner of the 2021 .org Impact Award for the category, again, of fighting hunger and poverty, and that is Zoe Empowers. And we just want to say thank you. Well done at Zoe Empowers, but really to all the finalists, thanks for all you do to address hunger and poverty in your communities. We so appreciate all that you do. Thank you so much.
Zoe Empowers was organized in 2004 as a response to the orphan and vulnerable children from the AIDS pandemic. In late 2006, there was an overage of funding, and the board wanted to invest it instead of just putting it out there. And they were introduced to a Rwandan social worker named Epiphany Mujawamana. And she became frustrated by what she saw as a cycle of relief and dependency on that relief. Epiphany started asking the question, there's these desperately economically poor young people. What would they need in their lives to be able to stand on their own feet and never need charity again? What Zoe Empowers has found is a 3-year, community-based, Indigenous-led empowerment program where the young people are actually able to take the lead in their own journey out of poverty. They're able to become safe and healthy, skilled for long-term success, and able to live meaningful lives wrapped in layers of community. One of the distinctives about Zoe Empowers is the level to which the young people take the lead in their own journey out of poverty. Zoe only has 1 staff per 1,000 orphan children in the program. Epiphany found that if there were too many adults in the room, the young people would never take their own authority. I'm excited about the future and the possibilities. If we grew 30% year over year for the next 11 years, we would have over 1 million young people being empowered in the program and over 800,000 already graduated. People are starting to recognize that these young people have skills and they have abilities, and what they lack is opportunity.
Hi, everybody. I'm John Boswell with Zoe Empowers. We are so excited about this award. Zoe helps orphaned children and vulnerable youth in sub-Saharan Africa and India overcome life-threatening poverty. We have an empowerment program that really works well, and no one really knows about it. So that the .org organization has recognized us and is helping to spread the word is so meaningful. We think we have found a way to address a problem where not many things work in this area. So thank you, .org, for helping us spread the word.
Next up, the Overcoming Climate Change Award. Our world faces unprecedented challenges, from rising temperatures to more severe storms to melting glaciers and rising seas. The bright spot is that organizations around the world are doing everything they can do to slow, stop, and reverse climate change. This year, we had dozens of organizations submit entries for the work that they're doing to help save our planet. And the work they do is so important.
Hello, everyone. My name is Lisa Four, and I'm Ethnos Director General and Chair of Public Interest Registry's Board of Directors. I'm so excited to be a part of today's presentation. Our finalists are leaders in the fight against climate change. It's really important work, especially as we see the impact of climate change all around us.
The finalists for the 2021 .org Impact Award for Overcoming Climate Change are Audis. To combat deforestation in Madagascar, Audis has spent the last 20 years producing fuel-efficient and solar stoves. The stoves reduce the need for wood and reduce CO2 emissions, helping to preserve the unique biodiversity of this island nation. Canopy. Canopy fights deforestation in the fashion industry. They partner with hundreds of the world's biggest brands to reduce their use of tree fiber in their textiles and develop sustainable, next-generation solutions that preserve our vital forests. Climate Action 100+. This .org shares information, organizes investors, and utilizes the power of shareholders to help corporations accelerate their sustainability goals. They seek to shift the balance of power and inspire change from the world's largest greenhouse gas emitters. Sahas. Sahas has organized modern waste sorting facilities, launched e-waste collection campaigns, educated the public on proper sorting and disposal methods, and provided critical gear to keep waste workers safe. Seecology. Seecology works directly with island communities. to preserve their cultures and improve their lives while saving precious island habitats. Since 1991, Seacology has helped protect approximately 1.4 million acres of some of the world's most vulnerable ecosystems. Congratulations to these exceptional nominees.
I am Josh Martin. I am the fundraiser for Audis here in the US, and I'm in the Bay Area, San Francisco Bay Area.
Hi, I'm Tamara Stark. I'm the campaigns director for Canopy and really thrilled to be here with you today.
Hi, I'm Sarah Clark Hamill. I'm a manager on the Climate Action 100 Plus team and based at Ceres in San Francisco.
My name is Erin and I work for Seacology. As I said, we're located in Berkeley.
The winner of the 2021.org Impact Awards for overcoming climate change is Ades. Congratulations to our winner, Ades, but also to the finalists and all of those who submitted nominations. The work you do is so important.
Did you know that 85% of the people in Madagascar have no access to electricity? It's because of this that they're forced to continue to cut the forest and use that wood for cooking fuel. With just 10% of the forest remaining in Madagascar, it's critical that we act now. So Audis has a three-tiered approach to counterbalance this. And what we do is we manufacture solar stoves and fuel-efficient stoves that help reduce the demand for wood by at least 50%. We also have an environmental education program which teaches the children about their environment and how to nurture their forests. The children are really the future of Madagascar. They are going to be the people who make the decisions about where the country goes in the future, and that's why I think that environmental education is really so important. And the fact that the children get to see a forest that they don't see now because the forests are all gone where they live. And finally, we have a reforestation program that plants trees throughout Madagascar that's in cooperation with Malagasy NGOs and community groups there. In the last year, Audis has reset its goals to plant 2 trees for each stove that's sold in Madagascar. In 2021, we're actually going to be planting 120,000 trees. Audis educates and trains people in the rural villages to be resellers of Audis stoves. Madagascar is one of the poorest countries on earth, so the opportunity to sell a stove gives them an opportunity to send their kids to school, maybe have enough food to feed their family, or maybe even take care of some health problems that they may have. Audis can make a huge difference for these people. With an Audis stove in every home, we can mitigate the deforestation problems, we can help lift people out of poverty, and we can help restore the environment of Madagascar.
Hi, I'm Rita Bachmann. I'm the CEO of Audis. Thank you so much on behalf of Audis, our Audis teams in Madagascar and in Switzerland for this amazing award. This award means a lot to us because it shows how effective and efficient we are in implementing our vision in Madagascar. Our work serves the protection of Madagascar's forests, but also its people. Thank you to our partners and sponsors who relentlessly give us their support. The support and trust of our donors and partners in our work is indispensable. Audis is a sustainable lighthouse project because the donations are extremely efficiently used. We have grown strongly in terms of staff in recent years, and we are at a point where structures and processes need to be adapted so that further growth is possible. The $10,000 will go towards this growth, and again, we are super excited being part of your team and this award. Thank you.
The next set of nominees are a diverse group of individuals working in their communities to make a lasting difference. But what makes them unique is that they are rising stars, young adults under the age of 25 who have charted their own course and founded their own organizations. They are truly incredible people who are changing their communities and the world for the better. Now, please join me in welcoming our presenter for the 2021 Rising Star Award.
Hello, everyone. My name is Siren Cho, and I'm the Deputy General Counsel and Chief Eligibility Counsel at TechSoup. I'm excited to be presenting the award to these 5 wonderful young adults and showcase the incredible work they do. These rising stars who work tirelessly and often with little recognition have shown that they deserve to be selected for this high honor.
The finalists for the 2021 .org Impact Award for .org Rising Stars are Kayla Abramowitz. Starting Kayla Cares for Kids when she was only 11, Kayla helps sick children have a better time during hospitalizations by delivering donated boxes of joy. Coping with her own chronic illnesses, Kayla uses her experience to bring comfort and inspiration. Now 19, it's estimated she's touched 250,000 lives. Esther Ajari. Esther founded the Trialton 3.5 years ago to address period poverty, pregnancies and STDs for teenage girls, and diarrhea and malnutrition in children under 5. Esther's tireless work has improved the lives of thousands of young Nigerians. Diana Chow. When Diana was a high school sophomore, mental illness nearly ended her life. Discovering the healing power of writing, she began Letters to Strangers to destigmatize mental illness and help others who suffered like her. Diana's Letters to Strangers now has more than 100 chapters in over 20 countries around the world. Mateen Kaliki. 1 year ago, Mateen co-founded E-Equal to overcome youth homelessness by making higher education more accessible. This new .org awards scholarships to students experiencing homelessness and pairs them with a college-aged mentor who not only supports them academically, but also helps them find resources and make career choices. Shareya Mantha. While a young teen, Shareya volunteered as a tutor for human trafficking survivors working on their GED and realized that many of them struggled to study because they didn't have access to proper nutrition. This led Shareya to start Foundation for Girls, which seeks to economically empower marginalized women and support their children. Congratulations to these amazing nominees.
Hi, my name is Kayla Abramowitz, and I'm the founder and Chief Kid Officer of Kayla Cares for Kids, where we collect and donate books, DVDs, video games, and things that can entertain and educate children in medical facilities across the world.
Hello everyone, my name is Esther Ajari, and I'm the founder and director of the Trialton. The Trialton is a non-profit based in Nigeria that combats teenage pregnancy, period poverty, childhood malnutrition, childhood diarrhea, as well as mental health related issues.
Hi, I'm Diana. I'm the founder and executive director of Letters to Strangers, the largest global youth for youth mental health nonprofit.
Hi all, I'm Shreya Mantha. I co-founded Foundation for Girls along with my younger sister Sahana, and Foundation for Girls economically empowers homeless single mothers and supports their children. FFG invests in women to become financially savvy, digitally capable, career confident, and socially connected for multi-generational impact and transformative change.
Hi guys, my name is Mateen. I'm a founder and executive director at Equal. We are a for youth by youth nonprofit organization working to overcome student homelessness through education. So we run a scholarship program that helps students experiencing homelessness attain post-secondary education. And we have a nationwide chapters program that allows young people to work on the issue of student homelessness in their local schools and communities.
The winner of the Rising Star Award goes to Esther Ajari from the Trialton. Let me just say how impressive these young adults are. I know I speak for everyone when I say, we can't wait to see what you do next. Congratulations.
My name is Esther Ejirogene Ajari. I'm 22 years old. I'm a final year medical student at the University of Ibadan, and I'm also the founder and director of the Trialton. The Trialton is a non-profit organization that works in the health equity space. So the Trialton aims to end 5 problems that are facing young women and children in Africa. These problems include period poverty, mental health disorders, teenage pregnancy, childhood malnutrition, and diarrhea. Because according to the WHO, 1 in 10 girls are either skipping school or they're dropping out of school due to period poverty.
Females in some other countries in secondary schools exchange sex to get pads. Why would someone even do that?
Okay, we're teaching them how to make reusable and biodegradable menstrual sanitary pads, because it's reusable because once you get those pads, you can wash them, you can dry them like the way you would dry your clothes, and you can use them for up to 1 to 3 years, depending on the way you maintain the pads.
The reusable pads are a source of income because you can sell them to other people who need them. And so that solves the problem of period poverty.
TriHealthing aims to improve the lives of millions of people at the lowest possible cost.
So what I see for the TriHealthing going forward is that we'll be able to expand our direct programming operations from just Nigeria to all of Africa, all 54 countries in Africa. And we believe in 5 years we should be able to achieve it with right funding.
The most important thing is that I get to see our work change people's lives. We're just young people trying to do something that changed the world. I think that's what I want us to be remembered for.
My poor family background and my best friend dying, just trying to change the status quo, really keeps me motivated.
My name is Esther Ajari. I'm the founder and director of the TriHealthing, which is a non-profit based in Nigeria that works to combat period poverty, teenage pregnancy, sexually transmitted diseases, and childhood malnutrition and diarrhea. We are so grateful to be the recipients of the Rising Star Award of the .org Impact Award in 2021. This means a lot to us, but first and foremost, we want to thank other finalists of the category, because without them, there will be no Rising Star category. Their work inspires us so much. We spent the last month reading about them and checking out the good and amazing things they'll be doing all over in their communities. And I'm really grateful to be nominated alongside these great gems of individuals. And apart from that, I want to thank the girls and the young children we work with, their mothers as well. These people, if they don't accept our intervention, we will not be here accepting this award today. They are an amazing set of people that, although they have certain difficulties in life, they are willing to learn, willing to grow, and willing to become better. I also want to thank all the volunteers, all the staffs of the TriHealthing. Without them, there will be no the TriHealthing. This is an organization that started out really in my medical college with just 11 people, but we've since grown to over 60 volunteers in Nigeria. And for this, we are so thankful. And I want to thank my parents, because they support me in more ways than we can imagine. Their prayers and their constant calling, checking up on what I do with my organization is beyond what I can fully express. Most importantly, I also want to thank God, because without Him, without the gift of life, I wouldn't be here trying to make an impact and being recognized in this way. Thank you very much. And if you want to check up on what we do as an organization, you can go to our website. It's called the/TriHealthing.org. Check us up and volunteer with us if you can, and find ways to connect with us, because we have more projects coming over the year. Thank you very much.
We have met such an exciting and inspiring group of people here today. The work that these exceptional organizations do, from building communities to fighting hunger to combating climate change to promoting equal opportunity in education, is truly inspirational, and it confirms that there are indeed champions for change. Now it's time for the .org Impact Award's highest honor, the .org of the Year Award. Our .org of the Year nominees represent the pinnacle of achievement for mission-driven organizations. They have accomplished so much, shaped so many lives, and have created lasting change in their communities. While there is only one .org of the Year, we know that each of these organizations is amazing in their own right. Let me turn it over now to Celeste Mergens, the founder and CEO of Days for Girls International and last year's winner of the .org of the Year Award.
Thank you, Allison, for the kind introduction. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. The finalists of the 2021 .org of the Year are...
The finalists for the 2021 .org of the Year are: for building better communities, Litro de Luz Colombia. For health and healing in a time of pandemic, Good Sports. For championing diversity, equity, and inclusion, Maya. For overcoming climate change, ADIS. For providing quality education for all, Skatistan. For fighting hunger and poverty, Zoe Empowers. And Rising Star, Esther Ajari. Congratulations to these nominees who represent the very best of the .org community.
And the winner of the 2021 .org of the Year Award goes to ADES. Congratulations all.
Congratulations to ADES, our 2021 .org of the Year. The judges were deeply impressed and inspired by ADES's holistic approach to addressing climate change, which could have made them a worthy candidate in any of this year's categories. While their sun-powered stoves are meaningfully lowering CO2 emissions, they are simultaneously educating and improving local communities in Madagascar and improving health through cleaner fuel. And their training programs for women to host demonstrations are fighting poverty and promoting equity in the region. The judges felt this made ADES the perfect candidate for .org of the Year.
My name is Rita Bachmann, and I'm the CEO of ADES, who is responsible for solar and energy cook stoves in Madagascar. Thank you so much. It's an absolute pleasure to receive this award from .org Impact. We are absolutely amazed that a small organization like us, who is fighting for climate change, particularly in Madagascar, has received this amazing grade. I'd like to thank everybody in your team, .org Impact, who made this possible. That you even having an award like that means a lot. And then obviously I'd like to thank my team here in Switzerland, in Madagascar. I'd like to thank my board. I'd like to send super thanks to all our donors and sponsors and volunteers who have been supporting us over the last 20 years. And I hope we can go forward for another 20 years and do even better work and even stronger work. And the money we've received from you now will triple or double or be 10 times as much in Madagascar, and we're probably going to be using it for further production of solar and energy cook stoves and for our sales, and it will go a really, really long way. Thank you very much.
Once again, thank you for joining us to celebrate mission-driven organizations, the winners, the finalists, and all the organizations that submitted an entry. We hope you will be inspired by their example and to strive to make a difference in your community. It's true, .orgs do good, and we hope you do too. Now, one final request. If you're interested in seeing the best that the .org community has to offer, please follow Public Interest Registry on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You'll see great content and stories about incredible organizations all throughout the year. Finally, on behalf of Public Interest Registry and all of our participants, we thank you and wish you well.